video is for you as a home barista or as a beginner barista who's finding it hard to steam your milk and make a good latte art on your cup of coffee. Let me share with you a simplified milk steaming technique that you're going to need as a beginner. Once you master this technique perfectly, you'll be able to make a smooth and silk milk texture, which will help you to make the two beginner friendly latte art, which I'm about to share in this video. So without wasting any more time, here are the 3 steps that you're going to need to master for this technique. 1. The level of the milk in the picture. 2. The positioning of the steaming one in the milk. And 3. Which is texturing the milk and the temperature. First, get your milk picture, then add milk into it. Just by the spark, it's the ideal level of the milk so that you can have enough room and to be able to texture the milk. Purge your steaming one so that you can remove the air that has resulted into water. This is going to give you fresh steam for steaming your milk. Positioning of your steaming one, bring it on a 90-degree angle. Position it in the center of the milk jug, but slightly move it on the side. Start your steaming process, injecting air into the milk, then lift up your jug without changing the position where you placed your steaming one. This is going to create a spinning or a vortex motion, which will create that perfect milk texture. Hold in the same position when you get the spinning or the vortex motion until you reach the ideal temperature. You can use a thermometer to measure the temperature, but for baristas, you hold the base of the milk jug. The moment it gets very hot that you can't hold it anymore, that's the ideal temperature, which is a 60-degree temperature. This is the ideal temperature when you're steaming your milk for a perfect taste. Remember to always clean your steaming one and purge it after steaming. This is a simple technique that you need as a beginner if you want to have a silky milk texture whenever you're steaming your milk. As simple as this technique might look to you as a beginner, it might take a much longer time if you're a complete beginner. It's going to require you to be very patient and consistent while practicing and trying to grow it. I guarantee you, if you learn and master this technique, you'll be able to steam your milk like a professional barista. After learning how to perfectly steam your milk for latte art, then let's try making these 2 beginner-friendly latte art designs. The first latte art is going to be a heart-shaped latte art design. This is the foundation of all latte art. So as a beginner, you're going to need to first learn how to make a heart latte art design. You start by adding your steamed milk into your espresso. Lift up your jug, pour in a circular movement, creating an evenly pour into your shot of espresso, creating that base that you're going to need to pour a heart. 3/4 of the cup. Lower down your picture next to the surface and aim at the center of the cup. Pour your milk while pushing forward until you can see a circle shape. Lift up your picture and move it forward while still pouring the milk, and this is going to result into a heart-shaped latte art. And for the next beginner-friendly latte art design is going to be a tulip latte art. A tulip latte art is a combination of hearts stacked on top of each other, creating the tulip latte art. To prove to you that if you learn this technique, you can be able to steam your milk very well, this is oat milk that I'm going to be using for the tulip latte art. Watch how I use this technique and steam this oat milk and even create a tulip latte art on my cup of coffee. As you can see, this is how easy milk steaming can be if you learn a good technique. This will enable you make a good latte art on your cup of coffee like a pro. Here's a full guide on how you can make the 4 most basic latte art designs that you need to learn as a beginner barista.